Guys, tomorrow we are getting Rookie Premiere, and this pretty much cancels any idea of us getting a 4th of July promo. As I talked about in my video today, I did not think we're going to get one, and this kind of cancels out the idea. Comment today coming in from Vidid X Snake, who says EA owes us next year with promos. That's 100% true. We have a like goal for this video, guys. Can we smash 75 likes? Hit the like button down below and go ahead and help us smash that goal. And finally, guys, question of the day: which rookie do you want most for Rookie Premiere? So you guys do not know what Rookie Premiere is. It's pretty much plain and simple this broken down. What Rookie Premiere is that I believe it's let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, let me get a Rookie Premiere. Trying to see exactly how many players it is. I believe it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 players. Let me go ahead and show you. And these 10 players will get 99 overalls in this year's game. So this year's game, these players will get 99 overalls, as you see right here. And then what happens is, the next year's game, you go ahead and start off with, I believe it's 78 overall for most of these cards. And then later the cards go in the rounds. First round, they get lower overall. So with that in mind, depending on what card they get in the next year's game, depends on what overall they end up being. So for example, if you had, Deshaun Watson, just a good example, and he gets a 92 overall Team of the Week card, your Rookie Premiere automatically becomes a 92 without you doing anything next year. So these Rookie Premieres are really cool because you actually get these cards in the next year's game and they upgrade themselves. So for example, this year we actually had a couple good Rookie Premiere cards. We had Marshawn Lattimore, who, if you did his Rookie Premiere set, you got a 78 overall this year in this year's game, and he went all the way up to a 97 because he got an NFL Honors card. Same thing with Myles Garrett. He also got a really high overall card, 96, so he had his Rookie Premiere go up to a 96. So whatever card comes out in the game, the key with Rookie Premiere is you do not have to buy that card actually in game. You don't have to buy that, brand new card next year in MUT 19 when his 95 Team of the Week comes out. If you have his Rookie Premiere, you automatically have that card in your binder. It updates to that overall, which I freaking love. And I hope and hope and hope they do a Lamar Jackson. Because you guys know I'm going to be scooping up that Lamar Jackson, and that's going to be on my team next year. I'm doing no money spent next year, guys. So I'm going to try my best to get as many Rookie Premiere players as humanly possible so that my team can be as stacked as humanly possible, for next year. Now, you see right here, these are all the Rookie Premiere players. Not every Rookie Premiere player hits. Jonathan Allen, for example, got hurt for the year. So he sadly, his best card was a 73. Garrett Bowles really didn't do anything, so he's a 74. O.J. Howard had a decent year, so he's a 78, and Corey Davis had an 85. So not every card's going to hit, not every card's going to have this crazy, insane, outrageous overall and just, pay off 100% completely. But the fact of the matter is, what this does let you do is it lets you get stuff in the next year's game by using the coins that you might have no purpose for right now to get stuff next year. And I love that aspect of the game. I love how they do this stuff. I talked about this with, if we did get a 4th of July promo, back in 16 they did this with the Summer Blockbusters. Not Summer Blockbusters, sorry, with the Lawyer Malloy set. It's just freaking awesome. And I'm really hoping they really do good with this promo this year. Again, it's 10 different rookies. So who could the 10 different rookies be? Now, going ahead and going to the NFL draft, I'm going to say 100%. We're getting Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is going to be 100% one of the rookies in Rookie Premiere. I feel like what I'm saying, I have all the confidence in the world that he will be one of the Rookie Premiere players. I think Baker Mayfield will be another one. I think Baker, Barkley, I think it's going to be Lamar Jackson. Number 3. Number 4, I would probably go with Derwin James. Because I know Derwin James was a really, really high overall prospect. A lot of people liked him. So that would be my number 5. The next 5, just going through this real fast, I don't think we're going to get another quarterback. I think we might get Calvin Ridley as number 6. So Calvin Ridley. number, and then the next 4. Let's go ahead and go to the next page. Probably Rashad Penny, maybe. So 7. Trying to think about who we would get. We'd probably get some more defense players. Probably Wood. Desnell Wood, however you say his name. Probably him. And probably some offensive linemen. So maybe Mike McGlinchey. And probably some like defensive end. Maybe Marcus Davenport. So pretty much, they do like to kind of spread it around the field. They don't like to do a lot of the same positions. Mainly because, you're not going to want to have 3 quarterbacks. You want to be able to really solidify your team with a lot of good pieces from this Rookie Premier promo. So again, you will be getting 99 overalls this year, which is really cool. I mean, if you want to, get a 99 overall team and you just say, fluff it, I'm going to do all the Rookie Premier players, you're able to get like a 99 overall team by just this promo, which is really cool. And I'm definitely excited about this. This is a promo I've been waiting for a long freaking time, because what you can do, again, as I said, you have a purpose for this year's coins. You take this year's coins and you put it toward next year. And that's something that not many promos has done this year. In previous years, we have seen promos like this a lot. So it wasn't as crazy when we got a Rookie Premier promo last year. But this year, because we didn't have, sets that gave us loyalty badges. We didn't have solos that gave us loyalty badges. We had one way to get loyalty badges, and that was from the objectives. And they took that away after 17 weeks. Which was still nice we got them, but it wasn't too much. So we didn't have a crazy way to get stuff from this year to next year. Now, with that in mind, with the loyalty promo, the tokens you did get and you put into the sets, 100%, I do believe that they will be used till next year. For next year, you will get them in next year's game. Also, for completing, MUT Master, Ultimate Master, solo challenges, you get all that kind of stuff. You get it rewarded in next year's game. So that kind of stuff will happen. But this Rookie Premier promo, guys, I can't express enough how excited I am. You guys know I love MUT, and I do complain a lot about MUT, but stuff like this I really love, and I cannot wait to see what ends up happening. Again, they could definitely choose other players. Like, I'm just kind of thinking about the big names. They usually like to go for the big name players because they're the most, like, people would want them the most. So probably Bradley Chubb, maybe. He could definitely be on there. Again, they don't like to do just top 10 picks, because if we look at Rookie Premier last year, just going ahead and taking a look at this, not all these players were top 10 picks. Like, yes, you had Deshaun Watson, who was the 12th pick overall, He wasn't a top 10 pick. He went to the 12th pick, I believe, to the Texans, with a trade out with, other teams. But with that in mind, yes, Myles Garrett was the 1st overall pick. Marshawn Lattimore was the 10th overall pick. Leonard Fournette was like the 4th. He was like the 30th pick. So, that definitely. He was like the 6th pick. He was like the 7th pick. And I believe he was like the 18th pick. And then Garrett Bowles, I believe, was like the 20th pick. So again, not every player has to be a top 10 pick. So with that in mind, if you want to, guys, comment down below and give me your predictions on what players, what rookies you think will get Rookie Premier. And just keep in mind when you're doing your predictions, it doesn't have to be a top 10 pick. Like, I don't think they would ever do just the top 10 players, because I feel like that would be kind of boring and it's not really that fun. You want to have players that could be, standout players, just completely stud players that could break out and do some crazy stuff later on in, their career. And I have no idea why that happened. My bad, guys. That was weird. I think MUT had just randomly played an ad. But again, you want players that, could be studs, could be breakouts, and stuff like that. So you don't want just the top 10 players who, oh, hey, look, we got, the top, we have Barkley. Barkley's awesome, and he will get a card, but I'm saying, like, top 10 are expected to be amazing players. So with that in mind, honestly, though, I mean, like, obviously the cards this year aren't really going to look that great when it comes to 99 overall cards, because you can't really upgrade Barkley too much more. I mean, he already has 95 speed. I guess you could give him 97 speed, maybe 99 ball carrier vision, 99 elusiveness, 97 trucking, 99 juke move, stuff like that. But there's not too much more you can upgrade on this card and make him really that more amazing because of the chemistries he has. So again, I don't know how they're going to do it. Maybe they'll give dual abilities to the draft cards with the Rookie Premiers to make them even more, studded out and crazy. But I can't wait to see what they end up doing. Again, guys, tell me your thoughts and opinions down below. I'm ready for Rookie Premier. I can't wait for it. It's going to be a very fun and exciting time. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.